All right, fifth grade. Sorry, I'm out at tennis district playoffs, so unfortunately it means I don't get to hang out with you. But you're in good hands, I'm sure, with whoever's in the room right now. And I wanted to give you a quick overview of what is going to happen. So a lot of times I don't put things out like robots and stuff when I'm not in the room. However, I want to keep you on pace with the other class. So here we go. So I'm asking first and foremost that you guys take a very high level of respect for the materials. These are easily breakable. These Edison robots right here, they're a lot of fun. They're a good time, but I need you to, take your time with them. Use them as an educational tool. First and foremost, these are going to stay on the floor today. The only exception is the sumo wrestling station, which will be on the back kitchen island. Other than that, these need to stay on the floor. Okay? Now, let's talk. All right? You should already have this packet right here. It's a 3-page packet. So if you take a look, day 1, we're going to be using this table right here. And then day 2, I'll be on this stuff, and day 3 when I come back with you. If you want to know how you're being graded, go ahead and take a look at the rubric in the back. I'm grading on collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and did you actually complete your work? When I refer to your work, I'm referring to all of these reflection questions in the document, and I'm referring to this table right here, as well as what we're going to start with right now. So at the very top, it says observation. What can you observe about Edison? Write down 5 characteristics based on what you see. Okay, so I'm going to actually ask the teacher to pause the video. You see a giant Edison right here. Write down 5 things you can see from Edison. Go ahead. All right, so you should have time to take notes on some of that stuff. Let's review some things. I have heard things like, well, Edison is orange. I've heard things like Edison has a clear top, which is kind of cool because you can kind of see the circuitry happening in the middle of there. I can see Edison has 3 buttons on the top. You can kind of see right here, the circle button's record, the square button stop, and the triangle button is play. Maybe you said that Edison has wheels, which means he's probably going to move. Maybe you said that on the top here, it kind of looks like you could attach Legos. Well, you are in luck. You can attach Legos to actually the top and the bottom of Edison. Okay, so you'll have the opportunity to do that as well. Maybe you said that you kind of see some sensors right here, or you see some plastics. Okay, whatever it was, you need 5 different observations from Edison. Okay, now on the top of Edison, like I said, you have a record, a stop, and a play button. All right, you have red LEDs, infrared LEDs, and light sensors. Okay, so Edison is going to be able to move and track different obstacles. Edison's going to be able to move and track with light sensors and track different colors and symbols on the ground as well. On the back of Edison, you have a power switch. At the very, very bottom, you have to flick that on for it to be on. So don't, if you get an Edison robot, please don't freak out and be like, mine's not working. Well, the first step, you need to actually turn it on. And then you have a cable that can plug into there. Now, on the very, very bottom, all right, you will also see this tiny little plastic ball. You don't need to see, I'm kind of showing it through the camera right now. Please do not remove that. That needs to stay on there. It is removable for later, but it needs to stay on today. Otherwise, your Edison will not work. Okay, so let me talk to you about what we're doing today. I am going to give you 6 pre-programmed Edison codes that you're going to go through. So clap controlled driving will be 1. Avoid obstacles will be 2. Follow a torch will be 3. There is no way I trust you to have a real torch, so you'll be using a flashlight. Line tracking will be 4. Bounce in borders will be 5, and finally, sumo wrestling will be 6. All you need to do is tell me, did the program work? You'll write a yes. Did the program not work? You'll write a no. The goal is that you have 6 yeses in these boxes right here. The most difficult one by far is line tracking, okay? This is the most challenging one. Now, it's challenging, but in this class, we use the engineering by design process. If something doesn't work, you need to try something else. For example, if you try to get line tracking to work and it doesn't work, all right, maybe make the line thicker. All right, maybe make the line skinnier. Maybe use a black Sharpie instead of a red Sharpie. Do other things until you can figure it out. All right, that's part of kind of how I grade you in this class. Okay, so your job is to actually complete these 6 programs. Yes, you have to write YES or NO. You may not write Y or N for this assignment. Okay, so you're going to get a packet like this. All right, please do not write on this. This is not for you to keep. This is just for you to be able to get through these 6 different codes. All right, so you can see scrolling through, we have clap control driving. This will mirror your table. You have avoid obstacles. You have follow a torch. You have line tracking. You have bounce and borders, and you have sumo wrestling. Okay, sumo wrestling, there's 2 pieces of paper taped to the back kitchen island. That is for you to use the program sumo wrestling. Other than that, your Edison robot, like I said earlier, needs to be on the floor. All right, so here's how this works. All right, you'll take your Edison robot like so. You'll flip the robot over and you will turn it on. All right, he's happy. There he is. You can see the lights flashing back and forth. All right, now, if you don't know what I'm saying, all of the directions are right here, okay? They tell you exactly what I'm saying in written form, okay? You're going to place Edison on top of the kind of outline of Edison, and you will press the record button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Edison goes. If the code is successful, you'll hear that noise. If the code is not successful, you'll hear this. Okay, so we want it to be successful, so 1, 2, 3. There it is, we are successful, and now we are ready for clap control driving. So if I clap, nothing's gonna happen. There's a reason for that. I have yet to hit the play button, okay? So the program is now in, it's been recorded into the bot. Now I need to hit the play button just 1 time, okay? And now I'm ready for clap control driving, okay? 1 clap moves it, turns it. 2 claps, turn it the other way. Sorry, 2 claps make it go straight, is what I meant to say. All right? Come on, Edison. All right, there we go. Okay, so I would go back to my data table. I would simply write, yes, I did get clap control driving to work. You can play with that code as little or as much as you want. You are then going to the next code. You do not have to do these in order. All right, last thing I'm going to say is there's Legos at the side counters. There's 2 bins each. If you would like to add Legos to your Edison bot, that's great, but don't cover the buttons right here with Legos or you can't push them. Secondly, all the way down here, you see these sensors. For some reason, if we put Legos on the very, very end, it seems to reflect off the Lego and it prevents your Edison bot from working. So keep that in mind as well. No more than 2 groups in the 3D print lab to try the follow a torch at a time. No more than 4 groups at the back island. Other than that, the teacher is going to pass out an Edison robot and a packet for each of you. Good luck, have fun, make sure you get your work done. And I think that, oh, that's not it. At the end of class, if you go back to your other packet, okay, which looks like this, you'll see you need to answer the question, which of the codes was your favorite and why? Give me a complete sentence, give me an uppercase letter at the beginning of your sentence. And finally, you then need to take a video of Edison performing one of the codes, just one, whichever one was your favorite. If you like sumo wrestling, take your laptop, record it doing sumo wrestling. If you liked follow a torch, record that one. All right, it needs to be recording one of those videos. All right, that's about it. Good luck, have fun, treat the robots with respect. I'm excited to see you guys back on Monday. Take care.